I've been recording on my GoPro a lot because, well, I keep forgetting to charge my other camera, and all this sand, I don't want to drop my other camera in it. This GoPro I could just wash off, but that other camera, it would be ruined, so we're just using this for now. So the audio is probably terrible. You hear a lot of clicks and stuff. They told me when I first got here that Polaris or Razor, I don't know, whatever the companies are, I don't know, all those UTV and ATV companies, they came out here and rented a section of these dunes, and they shot a commercial for their new line or whatever, and shot them on these dunes. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, it looks like something you'd see in a movie. Hey. Oh, he loves running. Come on. Look at it. Light afternoon snack, full box of macaroni. Hank's eating. It's munching time around here. I don't know how you can say no to a face like that. I mean, look at him. Look. He just wants to play. You want to play?
No, we're gonna lay out some branch welds, man.
Yeah, we're gonna practice a little bit. Haven't done any branches. I haven't. He's done a couple, but it's been a long time. So we're gonna lay out some of those branches, practice them up, and then we're gonna do some bell holes as well. So, yeah, let's get to it, huh? Come on with it. All right, fairly quickly, I'm gonna go through on how to lay out a branch for a pipeline weld test. Usually they're bell hole branches. You take a bell hole test, 2 pipes butt welded together, and then one of these branches, and it looks like a T if you don't know. You're going to take your pipe and your jacks, and you're going to make a wraparound mark about 8 inches off the edge of your pipe here. And you're going to make sure this is square, obviously, because if this is square, then you're screwing yourself from the start. And then you will take some receipt paper and you will fold it in half 4 times. And once you get it all folded up, when it's folded up, you will nip every corner off the receipt paper with like a pair of scissors or something. And you will take that, unfold it, unwrap it, and then wrap it around your pipe just like a pipe wrap. And you will mark every place you have a nip. Like you can see these arrows right here. Every place you cut the edge of that receipt paper, you make a soapstone mark, and that'll give you even spacing on your lines all the way around. I don't know what it is. It's probably 2 and something inches, but this is an easy way to do it if you don't have a template instead of laying it out, but with a wraparound and marking it off and doing all your math. So once you have your receipt paper lines, you will draw a straight line from your wraparound line. You draw a straight line coming out this way towards the end of the pipe. And when you get all those marked all the way around, you go through and you will mark, I always mark them just to remember so you don't end up forgetting and messing your measurements up. You start at 0, you go to 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then go back down 3, 2, 1, 0. And the same thing on the other side, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then you look in your blue book, I believe it's on page 32, but if you don't have a blue book, I will give you the measurements. The first measurement is 7/16, the second one is 1 9/16, third one is 3 1/16, and the fourth one is 3 7/8. And you can mark, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 on those. So if you need help with that, if you don't remember that. But on 0, you will start out with no measurement. Your measurement will be right on your wraparound line. And then 1, it'll be 7/16 off of your wraparound line. You measure off your wraparound line, down your line, whatever your measurement is, you know, correlating with your number here. And then 2 is the same way. It's 1 9/16, and then 3 is 3 1/16, yeah. And then you go up to 4, and you do your last measurement, and then you go back down. This one's 3 7/8, and then you go back to 3 1/16, 1/16, and then you go to 1 9/16, and then 7/16, and then back to 0 on this line. So it creates this nice smooth transition to wrap around your pipe. And that's the way I'd do it without, you know, without a layout tool. Unless you wanted to do it the long way and figure out circumference of your pipe and then divide it by however many, 16.
Some places don't let you use a template though. So
yeah, it's good to know the other way too.
They'll ask you to lay it out.
Honestly, I don't think there's anybody on YouTube that's made one of those, or at least that I've seen, an actual how to lay it out the long way. It takes a while. You got to be dead accurate on everything, otherwise it'll screw it up. I mean, you have to be double, triple check everything, because it'll like 1/8 of an inch can screw you up a lot on a branch. Isn't that right, big son?
That's right, big son.
After you get all your measurements marked here, you got this nice smooth. I always hit them with a punch, so if I rub them off, it's not a big deal. They're still there. So once you get all of these laid out, you'll take a wraparound. Here, hold this real quick. Losing my mind. You just take a wraparound. It's really easy. You take it, and I always go between four marks. So you just kind of line it up like so between your 4 marks.
Where's your soapstone at?
And then you have your buddy mark it out.
Oh.
Nice smooth transition. So it's like that. And then you just do 4, and then you come and do this one, and then you come and do, you know, the tops the other way, like the and I always just do 3 on this one. Go ahead. And you want to make sure to get that real straight, you know, and be exactly on your lines or on your marks, because if you're off a little bit, like I said earlier, it'll mess with you, make you do a lot of grinding later on. So that's the quick version of doing a template or a branch layout with receipt paper.
Don't sweat the petty things and don't pet the sweaty things.
Okay, when you're done wrapping around, it's basically what it's going to look like. It's not real smooth because we're just kind of practicing, so if it was a test, I would have taken twice as long on it. want to know what it's like to stay in Monaghan's? We literally have been sitting here for like 25 minutes. This train has not moved. There was another train on the track behind it. And then we got one more right there waiting to go. So, hopefully we can make it home before midnight, but we'll see. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Me and Parker all week last week just practiced welding, and that's what this whole thing is. It's a whole bunch of days put together. Yeah, we practiced welding. That's all we did. And then we called companies trying to find weld tests. So, wasn't very eventful. That's why I haven't put out a video, because we didn't, I mean, literally didn't do anything but weld and cook on my fryer. That's my Christmas present to myself, I guess. We've almost hit 3,000 subscribers on this channel, which just blows my mind. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys watching these videos and commenting and liking. It's just so cool to me that other people want to see this stuff. But yeah, I mean, Hank appreciates it too. Don't you, bud? Don't ya? He's not very good at showing it, but he does. I promise you, he does. I just want to encourage you guys, even at times when your life is slow or you get stuck in a routine of doing what you're doing, that you keep pushing yourselves, that you're always trying to make yourself better. You're always doing something that is gonna help you later on in life. It might not be tomorrow or the next day, but maybe next year. You know, you might do something today or tomorrow that'll help you beyond what you can know. You know, sometimes it's easy to get stuck, like where I'm at. You know, I'm not working. It's easy just to sit here and not do anything and be lazy. It's what I want to do, honestly, you know. I don't want to have to get up at 4 a.m. every morning, but I want to make money too, so gotta do things that you don't want to. I get up early and practice welding to get stuff that you want. So I encourage you guys to do something like that, you know, every day, even if it's something really small that you just push yourself to make yourself better. It's something I try and do every day, and it helps me, you know, gives me a little more motivation for the next day. It makes me feel better about myself. So yeah. So until next time, Hank, you gonna do it? No? You wanna say it, Hank? Until next time, bye y'all later.
Quit working on the last job. I burned it up. I burned it right up.